Hi, welcome to Quirky Queen's Journals. My name's Kirsten. So I've been doing something a bit different. Well, different to what I normally do. So I've been making a glue book, but more in the style of a junk journal. So I've been watching Nicole Relax Cut Glue and Roxy's Creations, and they both do similar work, but using very different pictures. So I made this one. I haven't bound it together yet because I'm thinking of actually putting eyelets in and then just tying it with string rather than binding it in, because I've kept it quite thin and I've decorated the pages. I used a Mother's Day card from my daughter. So just put lovely images on. I've got pockets, but I've been making bits and pieces. So I've made a cover that I showed you before, but I'm using a different cover. And I've also made the envelopes that I've shown you before. So you've seen these in previous videos. You've seen my altered plain cards, but I've added in some wee extras. So I've made a couple of bookmarks, but I've been making these kind of postcard style journaling cards to put in. So it's just chipboard. It's just very cheap, flimsy chipboard. This is A6 size, and I think I got like 500 for a fiver or something. It was very cheap. I could be wrong. Now these are from Patricia at PM Artist Studios, and this is from Kerry Griffiths at Kerry's Creative Designs. These were just Happy Mails, so I've made them to go in as well. And then, like I said, I've got a pocket here, got a pocket there. I've kept this very simple, very simple. Another pocket, and there's another one there. So this is purely just gluing bits of paper down. That's all it is. This is another little one that I started. Oh, and napkins. I use napkins. I haven't finished doing this one yet. This one's a wee bit off the junk journal vibe, but I just loved how that blue, purple and that yellow went together, so I kept that in. Anyway, so what I used for my base was card to Mumsy from Nikita. To Mum, lots of love, Jazz and Wilbo. Right, I'm going to need to use these two, though we'll just use one today because I've already used one from Erin. I'll need to find Rachel's one as well. Oh, that's from Jay, my son. Oh, Rachel gave me one they're a mixture of birthday and Mother's Day cards. But we're going to use the Go Bananas today. So when I did this, I pulled out some of these books as well, but what I'm really interested in right now is these Pepin pattern books. Because I love these, I love them so much. They have the most wonderful patterns in them. But where are you? I'm looking for this one. Decorated paper designs. So these are like the designs you would find in book page, you know, old book on the end papers. That's at the start, that's what that is. I've used some of it obviously. And then we get into block printed. So they're marbling, I think. Oh, I'm thinking, oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. I love the yellow too. Right, let's start with this. I'm only using a glue stick as well. So what I might do at the end is go around and do some inking, but I'm not doing any inking just now because I just want to concentrate on the choosing the papers, deciding where I'm going to put them and cutting them down. Oh, that is gorgeous. I'm actually thinking of putting that right there. See on the bend? Which isn't how I did the other two. I did the other two by, how did I do the other two? I treated them as separate parts, but I love that. So I'm filming this and talking at the same time, so you will hear the dogs. Oh, I'm thinking of just going full on. I would expect there to be another piece of that if I left it in here. No, I tore the whole book out. Am I being daft? Am I being daft? Right. I kind of want the raggedy edges. I was going to put the raggedy edges on the outside. And then the very first time I do it, I didn't. Right, I usually just glue everywhere. I'm trying to be good and glue on the papers. So I used to do a lot of junk journaling, but I'm really enjoying this kind of simplified version of it. I used to get quite kind of pedantic about having all the pieces matching up. Do you know, do I want a bit at the top? I don't think it needs it. I think it's lovely like that. There it is there. It's in the back of the ruler. Now, I buy these books on eBay and they're cheap. You basically pay postage plus maybe £1 or two more. See, I just think it's more effective like this. I'm doing this. I actually enjoyed doing this. Do you know why? Because it's been helpful for composition. And I definitely found the bigger glue book that I made easier to make than the small one. Because see, with the small one, I found myself getting footery. Whereas with the big one, I stayed a lot more simple. That looks squinty. Okay. I'm just putting a slight bit of ink there because, see, I wanted to keep that in because it had to be peeling papers. Right, I'm considering, do I put a napkin over it or not? Where are you? So I was putting napkins on to reduce the shine, but I don't want to. Right, now in here I am going to put, so I need to cover this up, although what I'm going to do is because what I'll do is I'll stick this on somewhere else in the journal. Too mumsy. From. Not love. From. Oh, don't you be difficult. We'll just let that sit for a minute. Do you know, I'm thinking this navy blue napkin might do good on here actually. Because of the colours in the front. Well, that was disappointing. What I might do actually is just cover up here. Let's do a Nikita type flower. Oh. She's more of a fun-loving. There. Right, we're now going to go with a lighter coloured napkin. And I think we'll choose this one. I can't believe that those two sheets came off in one go. That never happens to me. There. And then we're still going to see what she's written through the book. Right. I like to glue it down first and then put the matte medium over the top. Because I find if I try and put it on top of the matte medium, I lose control of it. I don't mind it having wrinkles, but it's just easier to manage at this stage. There. Now when I put the matte medium on that, this will become a lot more obvious. Where are you? Is that glazing medium? I think I put on a bit much, to be honest. Okay, so I have covered up Too Mumsy from Nikita slightly more with the napkin than I intended, but I know it's there, and that's what matters. Do you know what, I could actually do this. Perfect. There's my towel. I have painting towels. They're just little offcuts that I use for around my desk. They're very useful. Right, I'm going to give it a quick blast of the heat gun. So it's not dry, but it'll dry a lot faster now. So, I'm sure that card is A6 size actually. No, it's bigger than A6. Is it the same size as this one? Yes. Okay. I'm going to set that to dry, and then I'm going to choose some papers, and I'm not going to choose lots of papers because I liked the skinniness of this one. Oh, that goes back in the book. Where are you? Here. I think I had 5 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Where are you? Okay, so these two are going to be my side pocket pages. And all I did for my pocket was I used a wee bit of masking tape because we're going to cover it anyway. And I kept it open at the top. Just in case something's a bit tall for it. Okay, so that was that side and this is this side. Maybe could have used a slightly bigger piece of masking tape. Okay. This one's just a wee bit small, isn't it? There we go, that's the bottom pocket page. And then I just want 2 plain pages. And I have brown paper actually, I might use that. Smaller than I intended, but that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to start with this one. And then I'll add in a brown sheet. And then the bottom pocket one. And then another brown sheet. sorry. Bottom pocket I'm going to put in the middle. The side pocket, this one, and this one. And that's all I'm going to add in for the signature. So I'm going to give this another blow dry. Still quite damp. Do you know what I'm going to do? I think, well, what I'll do is I'll put this one together with the eyelets. I actually think it's better to decorate the pages first anyway, because it's easier to take them in and out, and now you've got what you can work with. You can add in your stamping or whatever. But then I was thinking I might just use elastic to put them in. That's what I'm going to do. I've got elastic somewhere. Okay, can't find it. We're going to improvise. We're going to improvise with the ribbon. I'm not pulling, this has got a bit of elasticness to it, not much, but I'm just not overstretching it because I want the book to have some, so that there is a bit of stretch, because I'd rather use elastic. You could sew this on as well, but I'm really trying to keep this as simple as possible. I find matte medium works fine for fabric, especially it's just little thin netting, so I don't think it's not going to cause a big problem. We'll give it a wee dry. Do you know what I could have done actually? Instead of gluing it on, I could have punched 2 holes and fed it through the holes, and then instead of putting holes in these, I could have just fed it around these. So that's another way actually that would have been quicker. It's nearly dry. Do you know while that's drying, I'm going to put a couple of holes in here. I actually don't need to measure it because this measures it for you. To move that down a bit. I feel like it would have been better if I hadn't been so close to the edge. I might put eyelets in because it is close to the edge. If I can find them. Oh, look at these washi tubes. Bulldog clips as well. I haven't been in this box in ages. I need to keep them out. Not really a big fan of these eyelets because I don't like at the back where I feel it should look like that at the back as well, but it doesn't. Dear goodness, that's a disaster one. Right, I know there's a way to do this, so I'll just check my settings. I think I was holding it the wrong way around, to be fair. There. See see on the inside, I mean, you must be able to buy something that you can put on the other side of it. If you can, please let me know. And please let me know what it's called so I can look it up. I'm just thinking, will I use something different this time rather than the ribbon? I think we should use string. There we go. This one's a bit shorter, so it's harder to manage. I'm not tying that again. Or you could tie them together as well. Then you can just untie it or slide them in and out. This one's too tight. You don't need to tie these as tight as you think you do. There. I like that. That is perfect for me to start working away in. I think I should tie them less tight. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of footering I'm into it, but I'd rather do this right, and then that way be all... Do you know, I thought these would have to be really tight, but they really don't. I suppose the paper's not going anywhere, is it? You think it's going... Oh, I need to stop it falling out, but it's not going to. There, that's better. Because look, it needs give from there. Same with this one. That's better. Let's tie them all together. Oh, I'm making a right idiot. I'm going a wee bit nuts. There we go. Look, hold on. That's it. That's the answer. Lovely. But you can just pull it tight there. I love this. I'm going to give this another wee dry. The other thing is as well is you want to be leaving enough of this that actually, I'm going to tie this one the same way. You want to leave enough of this that you can add to it as well. I'm going to tie it this, no, I'm going to put a bow at the bottom of this one. And you know, you could tie it at the top too. It doesn't need to be at the bottom. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, let's try this one at the top. Oh, we can't. But what we could do, just turn the journal round. Oh, there we go, look. Oh, that is beautiful. Except for you need to come out this way because you're the front now. Oh, I love this. And look, there's just lots of room still, but it's secure, it's not going anywhere. It really depends on how you like working, and maybe as well, once you've decided that you're finished working on it, then you could do it a lot tighter, or you could change the closure completely. I do want to just let this dry a wee bit longer, so I'm going to take these out because I started pulling it up there. I'm tempted to put eyelets in here and do it as well. I'm going to let that sit for a wee bit. Anyway, I think that's all that I really have time for just now, but I'm probably going to keep going with this, so I will video because I want to decorate the signatures in here just so that we've got a starting point like we've got here. And really, I have kept this very simple in the way that I've done it. And it really is just a glue stick and paper. No messing. I'm going to untie it just now because I don't want to have any tension while it's drying. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you loved my new closure, which was just inspired during this video. And I hope to see you soon and take care. Bye.